Klein from Eastside Fashion Blog, and I'm Levi at Juarez in Bellevue. Today we're here to actually talk to you about some hair tips that we can encourage you to do for your back-to-school fall season. The number one thing that I recommend, even though I'm not a colorist personally, is to change your hair color. A lot of people talk about going darker in the fall, lighter in the summer. Well, really, it's important to follow the seasons of fashion trend and change as fall and winter come into play, as well as spring and summer. In fall, we're seeing red everywhere, in clothing, nails, and hair color. Secondly is, what can I do with Rebecca's hair for school in the morning that's only going to take about 15 minutes for all of you girls at home? I think the number one thing to do is if your hair is dirty and it's day 2 like Rebecca's is, with a little bit of extra curl, you can leave it in. However, if the curl is falling out, there's a number of things you can do with one rubber band and a couple of bobby pins. I think when your hair is as long as hers is, the easiest and most beautiful is a fishtail braid. Pulling everything to one side, I'm going to just split the hair into 2 sections. The number one thing to do and the easiest thing to do is pull a little bit of hair from each section over into the opposing side. You're not actually braiding 3 braids, you're only holding 2 pieces of hair and pulling a proportion that is small from one side to the other. It's very, very simple. So now I will braid the entire thing. So our fishtail braid is now complete, and the only thing that I recommend is covering the rubber band with a little bit of your own hair and a bobby pin. Very, very simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little frayed. And then go through and just inch your way out, spreading the braid itself a little bit so you can get a nice wide texture to it. Now girls, haircut wise, you can't have a lot of layers if you're going to do a beautiful braid like this. That's just something to think about when you're at the salon next time. And with 70s fashion kind of coming back in and 80s leaving, it's really nice to get rid of that shagginess that we had in the 80s and that big hair and let your layers grow out and go very, very natural with the way that your hair lays. Then you can do some beautiful braids.